From right here you can go anywhere and see amazing things. And that's because you and I are friends. And right here you can be just the very best that you can be. So take a look around. Let's learn and play and sing in Blueberry's Clubhouse. Blueberry's Clubhouse. Blueberry's Clubhouse. Join us in the clubhouse where everyone has a view of all the wonderful things to do.
I'm not saying that it's going to happen. I just think that it could happen, and that is troubling.
Blueberry, I know you're not quite as big as me, but I still think you're much too big for that to happen to you. I think you're just nervous.
Well, better nervous than... Oh, good morning, Camp Counselor Candy. Oh, Carol. Good morning, Camp Counselor Carol. Carol?
Camp Counselor Carol?
Hello?
Oh, hey, girl. What are you doing?
Well, we brought in our recycling.
And I'm trying to convince Blueberry not to drop out of the kite festival.
Blueberry, why would you do that?
Well, self-preservation. That's why.
Last night, Blueberry had a bad dream.
I saw my future.
She had a bad dream that she ran the kite out, but before she could let it go,
It carried me off way out over the lake, and I never ate cake or saw you or camp or anyone ever again.
Who's gonna never see camp again?
Nobody. Blueberry just had a bad dream. Are you doing your hair, Chef Sean?
Surprisingly enough,
Ooh.
it's all genetics. No. I'm actually here to give Marv his brushing. Isn't that right, old man?
Looking your best is key to being your best.
How old are you, Marv?
How inappropriate.
Let's just say Marv's been at camp longer than anybody else.
Longer than you?
You bet.
Marv has presided over many a camp dinner.
Oh, wow, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Older than Sean. Wow, Marv, you must be like 100 years old, I bet.
100 years? 100 years? How old do you think I am?
Blueberry, don't answer that.
He's 1,000.
What?
Sorry, Marv.
It's fine, Blueberry, I'm fine.
I don't think there's anything that you need to worry about. Not like me.
Well, what do you have to be worried about?
I have a doctor's appointment this afternoon.
So? What's so bad about the doctor?
What's so bad about the doctor? What's so bad about the doctor? Maybe it's the stacks of outdated magazines in the waiting room. Or the cold metal table that they make you sit on. And those gloves, those rubber gloves. And what if I get in there and they think I'm sick with some kind of germ or something?
Oh, no.
Breathe, Carol. Just breathe.
Sweet peas, Marv, if you're not going to hold still, you're not going to get a brushing.
I'm sorry, Sean. I just hate to see Carol in a tizzy. Carol, you know that germs are nothing to be afraid of.
It's not that simple, Marv.
Well, what's a germ anyway?
Germs are these real small creatures.
Like a squirrel.
Smaller.
Or an ant?
Smaller.
A juice box.
Smaller.
A ladybug.
Smaller.
A broccoli floret.
Smaller.
A crumb.
Smaller.
A fruit snack. Smaller. A grain of salt.
Smaller.
A grape seed.
Smaller.
A green bean.
Smaller.
Smaller than a tadpole?
Smaller.
Smaller than a vampire's fang?
Smaller.
A bumblebee tail?
Smaller.
The head of a pin?
Smaller.
A Lego?
Smaller. 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 Smaller.
Smaller.
Minuscule. On an atomic level.
Well, what's so bad about germs if they're so small?
Let's find out.
Hello? Who's there?
Hello, it's Max from camp.
Oh, hi, Max. How can I help you today?
We were wondering, what's the big fuss about germs, and why are they so bad?
You came to a really good place, because I'm around germs every day. But then again, so are you.
What?
See, germs are really, really tiny living things, like bacteria, viruses, and fungus, and they're super small. They're so small that you can't normally see them. For example, look at my shell. You can't really see it very well, can you? It's kind of small. But if I put it on my special viewer here, called a microscope, and I zoom in, wow, I can see all kind of really cool details. So germs live on things like this, but they also live on your hands. Let's see if I can see any germs. Oh, I don't think I can zoom in enough. I can see my fingerprints, but I can't see any germs on my hands. I think I'm gonna have to go downstairs to the lab and try something a little stronger. You wanna come with me? Our eyes are really good tools, but we can't see everything. For example, look at this chameleon. You can definitely see colors, and he's green and dark green and white, but if I used a camera to zoom in and take a close-up picture, look at how many more colors we have. So scientists like to take a closer look at everything. So I'm gonna use a special tool to take a really close look at my hands and see if we can find any germs. So this is a microscope. It's gonna help us see things on the microscopic level, even things as small as germs. So I'm gonna put my hand under and let's see if we can find any germs. Oh my goodness! Oh, there's so many germs on here. I see different colors and shapes and sizes. Oh, that tells me there's more than one kind of germ on there. Oh, I'm gonna have to do something about that. But why? Why are people worried about germs? Well, not all germs are bad, but sometimes when they get inside our bodies, they can make us sick. And they can get inside our bodies a lot of different ways, like in your nose, or your mouth, or even your eyes. Or sometimes if you get a cut and don't put a Band-Aid on, those are all holes that germs can get inside. That's why it's really important to make sure that your hands are clean if you're gonna touch your face or put anything inside your mouth. What's the best way to make sure my hands are clean and germ-free? We're gonna do an experiment. So I need a different tool. I have this magic glow germ gel that I'm gonna squirt on my hands. And I'm gonna rub it around, and it's gonna make any germs on my hands glow under a special light that we call a UV light, or a black light. All right, here we go. Let's get my light. Oh my goodness. See all that stuff that's glowing kind of whitish blue? That's germs. I'm definitely gonna have to figure that out. So let's go upstairs to where we can find some water and test it out and see the best way to remove these germs from my icky hands. Okay, so now we're at the sink. Let's set up our experiment. I can wipe the germs off. Surely that's all clean. Let's check. Oh no, that didn't do a good job at all. Nope, definitely still very germy. Okay, well, I'm by a sink. I might as well use some water, but I don't feel like doing the whole thing. I'm just gonna, yeah, that should be good, right? Oh man, definitely still some germs. Okay, do you know how to properly wash your hands? First, you gotta get them wet, get some soap, and then you can't just do it for a second. You gotta get in there, get between your fingers, get under your nails. Now we gotta rinse it off really good. Okay, and dry. Surely my hands are clean now. Let's do a final check. Oh yes, finally, no more germs. Whew. But should we be scared of germs? Not all germs are bad. Not all germs make you sick. Just some of them. Actually, some germs are really good. We have bacteria in our bodies all the time that help us digest our food. And I bet if you like to eat yogurt in the mornings, there's a lot of bacteria in there. So germs are just something we need to respect. We need to know about them. We need to keep our bodies safe and make sure we stay clean, but it's not really something you need to go around being scared of all the time. I hope that helps. Bye, Max.
Hey guys, I'm Merle, the squirrel here, and got some more jokes for you. You ready? All right, here we go. Did you hear the joke about the germ? Well, I'm not going to tell you because I don't want to spread it around. You get it? I don't want to spread it. I want to spread it around. Germs? Yeah, you don't want to spread germs around. That's the joke. Okay. I got a trick for washing your hands. Imagine there's two giant octopuses wrestling while you sing a song to them. All right, here's a song. You ready for the song? This is what I sing when I'm washing my hands. All right, here we go. Here's the song. Why you fighting little octopuses? You should be best friends. Why are you fighting little octopuses? You should be best friends. That's why I brought all my friends together, making it really clean. I think that's long enough. That's a pretty good song. That's what I'd sing to him.
Blueberry.
Thanks a lot, Marv.
Maybe you should go ask Chef Sean for some fruit.
I've been going to the doctor my whole life, and nothing bad has ever happened to me.
I know. It's just that I guess I feel kind of like Blueberry. It's not that I expect something bad to happen. It's just the thought that it might. It's the not knowing that's the worst.
You're not afraid of germs or the doctor. You're afraid of surprises.
The bad ones, yes.
The best way to avoid surprises is to see them coming.
How do I do that? I'm not a doctor.
Is it hard to become a doctor?
Wait, what if you knew you were healthy before you went to the doctor's office?
Huh?
Like, what if you gave yourself a checkup before you went, like a pre-checkup?
That might work.
Hello? Max? Blueberry? Is that you?
It is. I'm here with Camp Counselor Carol, and she has a doctor's appointment this afternoon.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Actually, she's pretty nervous about what she's going to find out.
Oh, I can understand that.
We were hoping there might be a way for us to do our own checkup, so there won't be as many surprises.
Sure. We teach kids to do a self-checkup all the time, and that way you know what to expect when you come. When you first come to the doctor's office, a nurse will call you back, and she'll measure your height and weight, she'll count your heartbeat, and she'll check your blood pressure. The blood pressure cuff feels funny because it tightens on your arm, but you can just think of it as giving your arm a hug. These things help us to know that your body is growing big and strong. After the nurse checks these vital signs, she'll bring you to a room where I'll come and see you and we'll talk about how you're doing. The first thing we'll talk about is the kinds of foods you're eating. I want to encourage you to make healthy choices like fruits and vegetables and drinking lots of water. And you should probably stay away from that junk food and all the sugary snacks. Another part of being healthy is to have plenty of exercise. We want you to be moving your body. You can have a dance party, you can play tag with your friends, but we want you to be moving around more than you're playing on video games. Getting some good sleep is another part of being healthy. So all that exercise helps you get your energy out and so you can wind down and go to bed. You need to make sure you turn your screens off about an hour before sleep because screens actually keep your brain awake. And we want you to get a good night's sleep so you can be rested for all the fun you can have the next day. When you start the next day, you want to keep your body clean. So wash off with soap and water and make sure you're brushing your teeth twice a day. After we finish that conversation, I'm going to ask you to hop on the table to start the exam. I'm going to make sure that your heart sounds good and your lungs are breathing well, and I do that with my stethoscope, which is a fancy thing that lets me listen to your heart and your lungs. Sometimes it's cool to listen to your own heartbeat. It sounds like a drum. When I listen to your heartbeat, it's in your chest, but you can actually feel your heartbeat in other places, and that's called a pulse. Let me show you how you can feel it. The easiest place to feel your pulse is on your wrist. You can take 2 fingers and place it there, and you should be able to feel that little bump under your fingers.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
This is a fancy flashlight. See, just a light. Usually makes your finger glow. And try that. I use this light to check your eyes and your mouth. And say, ah, stick your tongue out. Good job. This special light also helps me see in your ear. This part feels a little bit funny, but it doesn't hurt. So coming to the doctor for a checkup is asking questions about things you already do and teaching you things you can do to stay healthy. So when you're doing your self-checkup, you can be ready to answer all of those questions. Now that you guys know what to expect, I hope you see we're just here to help keep you healthy. See you guys next time.
According to this chart I filled out, I'm in great health.
Yeah. You know, everyone always says blueberries are very healthy, and I never knew what they meant. But now I get it.
What about your chart, Camp Counselor Carol? Camp Counselor Carol?
Carol?
Oh, your alarm's going off.
Do not ask for whom the bell tolls, Carol,
I know, Marv.
for it tolls for thee.
Well, I'm off to my appointment. You girls be good. I'll check on you when I get back.
Keep the blues off your mind, Carol, and the birds out of your antlers.
Bye, Carol.
The candy! Don't there!
I was gonna eat that!
I know you were. You already had way too much candy today.
Oh, that's not fair! Give me that!
Oh, hey!
Oh, Max!
Do you want another apple?
Can I have it with peanut butter?
No.
Oh, fine. It's in the fridge.
Oh, hey. I'm Earl the Squirrel. I've been holding out on all my best hygiene jokes, and I really must come clean. You get it? Come clean? Hygiene? You gotta have good hygiene to be clean? It's pretty good, huh? All right, here's another one. Why did the germ cross the road? To get to the chicken. Get it? Okay, I think I messed it up. Well, anyway, I'm gonna get out of your hair because germs can live there. But seriously, I'm leaving. But my germs will probably stay on this branch for a while because that's how germs work. That part wasn't a joke, so don't laugh. It's not funny. Anyway, see you guys later.
Hey, Max, did you know that Camp Counselor Carol was afraid of the doctor?
You mean before this morning?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Well, I didn't either. It's so weird.
My brother Miles is afraid of the geese that live down at the lake, and last summer I was afraid to sing in the jamboree. And now I have a new Blueberry. You're letting a dream scare you out of the kite competition.
But you, me, and Miles, we're just kids, and we're supposed to be afraid of things. Carol's a grown-up. Grown-ups shouldn't be afraid of anything.
I don't know about that, Blueberry. I think everyone is afraid of some things. I'm gonna go play some softball. You wanna come?
No, not this time. I'm gonna work on my kite.
Okay. I'll be back in just a little while.
Bye-bye. I just don't think I can't. I just can't. Roger. This isn't Roger. This is Blueberry.
Blueberry? What are you doing calling me at 20,000 feet?
Over.
Well, it's no different here for me. I'm just here at the clubhouse.
Don't forget to say over. Over.
Oh, over. Over.
What can I do for you, my little earthbound berry? Over.
Well, I have a friend here at camp who's afraid to go to the doctor. Over.
Well, I know lots of kids who are afraid to go to the doctor. Over.
But that's just it. This isn't a kid. This is Camp Counselor Carol, my grown-up friend.
Yeah?
Well, shouldn't she have grown out of being scared of stuff by now?
Is that what you think? You think one day you grow up and all of a sudden you aren't afraid of stuff anymore? Over.
Well, I thought that.
Well, let me tell you, grown-ups are more often than not twice as scared as any kid.
I'm going to be afraid of kites for the rest of my life?
I don't know about that. But I do know growing up means not letting the things that you're scared of keep you from the things that you want to do. You gotta learn to be braver and scarier than the things that scare you.
I don't know if I can.
Did you know that when I was a little berry, I was terrified of heights? And now, look at me, flying hither and thither, and why, if I was afraid of heights, could I do this?
What did you do?
I did a barrel roll, Blueberry. It was very impressive.
Oh, wow! I bet it was! Thanks so much for talking to me today, Aunt Gooseberry. You've given me a lot to think about.
Oh, you're welcome, Blueberry. Over and out.
Bye-bye! Over! How was the doctor's appointment?
Awful. They didn't have a single new magazine.
Oh, but they said you're okay? Nothing is wrong?
Well, that's the problem, Blueberry. The test results take so long to come back. The waiting is driving me crazy.
Well, I'm sure you've got nothing to be afraid of.
Well, and neither do you.
This isn't really the same. You're not in danger of flying away from the doctor's office.
What's that?
Well, I don't know. I think someone is calling us.
Hello, Carol, is that you?
Hey, Doc. Yeah, it's me.
Thank you for coming by this morning, and it's always good to see you again.
All right. What do I have? Break it to me. You don't have to sugarcoat it.
Well, I think sugar coating is the last thing you need, right? Carol, you have a tummy ache.
What?
I'm afraid you're eating too many sweets and upsetting your stomach. Why don't you try sneaking in a few vegetables every once in a while?
Thank you so much, Doctor. Thank you for everything.
Of course, Carol. That's what doctors do. We're here to help. That's all.
Did you hear that?
Oh, wait, Carol, don't just... Here, I'll take that.
It was the candy that was making me sick. Besides, don't you have a kite to make? Nothing but the healthy stuff from here on out.
Hey, Counselor Carol, how did the doctor's visit go?
Great shape. Too much candy. Can't talk. You gotta burn it off.
Blueberry, guess what? Blueberry? Blueberry!
I can't talk, Max. The kite festival's next week, and I haven't even started my design.
So you're gonna do it?
Mm-hmm.
What about floating away?
We can't let our fears keep us from doing the things we love, Max. So, I gotta fly a kite. Just like Carol has to eat celery.
Tell me about it.
Well, I went by the mess hall for a drink of water, and I heard that for the kite competition, you have to enter as teams of 2.
What?
Teams of 2. Yep, an anchor and a runner.
Oh.
So I can be there to hold the kite for you. We can do it together.
Well, I don't think I was ever in any real danger of floating away, but getting to build a kite together with you, this is gonna be the best festival ever. Well, let's get started. Ooh, that fabric is perfect. I love it. Ooh, and a yarn. That'll make a wonderful tail. Ooh, fabrics. Yeah, do we have any sticks?
Every now and then we feel a little scared. Something's unfamiliar and it just feels weird. Sometimes we can face our fears, we must be brave. Sometimes we just feel afraid. There's nothing wrong with that. Even grown-ups feel afraid.